Hey folks, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. And hey, I'm back at all setup. No, I am back for just a couple of days because I have some work here. Today I'll be going to pick up my car, which is in the garage for a very long time. Half the month it's already there, so I cannot do the moving because I plan to take these in boxes to the new house once the how do you say the transition or the was that movement when this fragrance will be in the new house, then I can actually live there for good and I can do the work. But for time being, because they are mostly here, I have only few in the showcase there. I can only do a few work there, so I have to, I thought maybe I'm staying here, let's just use the opportunity. So I've already done one fall list for you, and I'm doing this video at 5:30 a.m. and I am having cup of tea because it's raining, mild drizzle outside, a little bit cold weather. So it's very nice weather, very pleasant, and I feel, I'm in mood for talking. So I had a nice nap, I had a nice sandwich, So let's talk. So today's episode, I want to do something. I've been doing some morning thoughts recently. I did reaction video on Robezoid, and I did another video based on the live he did. So I did share some of the thoughts. So I will do a third follow up, but not on robes, not on the freebie bottles or how it works, but rather answer some questions about me. And when I say me, I represent to certain extent the fragrance community or the reviewers. I do not call myself influencer because people don't like go, hey, Joy, said that, and let's just go buy. It gets sold out. Never happens with me. I'm your bro. I am the broke bro. I'm in the middle class. And I love to stay here. Some of you mock me. Hey, you poor. You're poor. You know. You look at your setup. You live in your like this dirty apartment. So these are some of the questions I get. So I'll address them one by one. And some of the questions are, I'm not taking anything personally, but I would like to answer to you. It's up to you how you perceive it. No matter, to some people, no matter how much honesty you give, how much frank you are, you always will be judged. There's something you cannot uh, you know control, right? So yeah, transferring the bottles, transferring. English is not my first language sometimes, so I just get blanked out. So yeah, the questions, let's go one by one, so whatever I can remember. So first criticism of Joy, okay, me. uh how do I put this? Okay, let me write them down. Hold on. Okay, never mind, no need to write them down. I just remember what I want to talk about. First criticism I would say people give me is I do too many lists. Let's just go for the popular segment. Why do I do lists? Let's just do a little bit backstory. I've been doing this, for those who do not know me, I've been doing this for a very long time. Not like how Mark did it since the beginning, since the dinosaur time when he opened this society and community, and he started off, give us a new world since 2009. That is the OG era. We are in the mid era where I started in 2016. So maybe 7 years after these OG reviewers started. So we're in the mid, and now the newer reviewers, they are like 2020 and onwards, right? So when I started off, I did not have any sort of financing, sponsorship, and today you see that I have 100,000 subscribers, right? After almost 8 years of working, and doing 4,000 something videos. I am very proud of that because I worked day in, day out. I took only, maybe out of 8 years, I took like 5 to 10 days off when I did not work or I went for holiday. And sometimes I took off due to my sickness. But all my subscribers are not bought. I earned them, I got them by doing reviews, pushing, sharing. I did so many videos. So why I do so many lists? In short, um, if you do just individual reviews, people don't watch it. And I am doing this as a full-time job for 2 years because YouTube monetization, when I got the Google AdSense, everything is one of my earning sources. So I work here full time. That's my first work. Second work I do is my Decant page that I manage, and I sell some partials. I trade in, trade off. So to be able to surviving, because nobody sponsors you, and I do not do live streaming, I do not get super chats. So for me, I have to survive. So this is why you have to do so many lists. Frankly speaking, some of you hate it, some of you get annoyed. You hate those reviewers. Every day they do top 10, they push, push, push. There's a reason for it. Steven, Ashton, and also I also mentioned before, I was the very first reviewer who did everyday review, and I'm very proud of it. I did some things like crazy. I bought perfume just to review, to create a content. Sometimes I'm just so proud I want to do like exclusive right? When a fragrance has no review. Arm of Niche Oud, I was the very first one to do review. Jack Bogart, one man show Oud edition, I was the first one to review. Urban Man by Armaf, exclusive review, and people later followed. But I never got credit for those things. It's okay. It's not about credit, but I did. Now I realize to be able to following that numbers. YouTube has certain what is that word? Mark was talking about it a few days back. Like the numbers, like the curve, how you make money, algorithms, right? Algorithm is a very very strange thing and funny thing. Only when you do YouTube reviewing, then only you realize, oh, okay, I should not do this. I should do that. And if you do just watch this as a review only, to you it will be like annoying. Okay, why everyday video? Why so many videos? More videos you do, you earn more money through the ads, even though it's not a lot of money, but I am happy with what I get. So to be able to do this every day, so it's like a whole cycle, maybe vicious cycle, but I do this. So yeah, that's why I do a lot of lists to make a living. And since I moved to the new place, I have to buy a lot of things, and the expenses are just crazy, bills, everything. So yeah, a lot of lists. Because of that, I admit guilty. Second thing, when I was here, many people complain, you are 40-year-old man, you lived with your parents, haha. So most of these comments are coming from USA, and I understand that, but you have to understand our cultural differences are huge. Religious, one aspect, other aspects are cultural, how the culture of people or tradition, how people live here. Many people, they leave, the sons usually in the Muslim families, they live with their parents, where the daughter gets married and then she goes to in-laws. But many people also do travel, and they are passionate, they seek their career, they move out, they are independent. I have few brothers, they told me, Joy bhai, you're doing this late, but never too late. So one of the brothers who sent me a message, I'm thankful to him. But yeah, for some reason I just never got to leave, because I guess I was too lazy perhaps, and I was just getting too comfortable. And reality check, it's a good thing it's happened for me. Yeah, I had some bitter experience, which is why I'm moving out, which I did move out from the 1st of September. Now it's been what, 12 days already. So 12, 13 days. So it's been 2 weeks, and it's still getting, I'm trying to sink it in inside me, trying to adjust. So a lot of things are changing, but yeah, I did stay with them, and I thought, it's okay. Like if I stay with the family, I can rely on them for certain times, or they can also rely on me to get some work done. So it was like that, but it was not a choice. This house we had, this is my father's apartment. He bought this, his very first property, when we were in Malaysia. So when he used to come back in, we lived there from 97 till 2016. So every time we came here, like every 1 to 2 years, like holiday, and we stayed here. Okay, so it means we didn't have to pay rent, or didn't have to go to hotels. So this building is very old, and now surrounding us are all skyscrapers, 13, 15 floor, new buildings, modern buildings. Our building remain old. People come here, they go. Any house here, the owners, they get very frustrated. They lower their rental, but people don't want to stay. Why? Buildings get no sunlight. You have seen my new apartment where I'm renting. That's not my apartment, that's rental. And where I stay there, the rental is pretty high, but I get new building, everything is brand new, fresh, but a lot of breeze, lot of, like, I get good view, I'm high up, and I get sunlight, so there is no termite problem. Here in this house, you'll see my walls are damp, my bed had termite problems everywhere. The table, there were like this bugs, when I lift the bottle, it's underneath, it was eating up the wood. So I lived here. Yeah, I didn't have any option. They didn't want to change or clean this. They just are happy because they're moving to a new place. But yeah, I lived here, so it looks old because this is old. And I guess the daily drill, I did not get the option to get out. But right now, hopefully, the new setup, it will be a little bit different, right? So that's why I stayed here always. And I'm sorry, I cannot like, how to say, avoid poverty. If you see me as poor, in Bangladesh we are considered as middle class, but yeah, if you, to your standard, I am poor, it's okay, I'm a poor reviewer. But third question, some of you said I am with the big videos, like my videos are too long, and I take full responsibility and full credit. Reason being, I am a big, I'll just tell you raw, I am a disciple, you can say, or like my guru is Mark. He did not teach me in person, but I started doing fragrance collection, enjoying fragrance reviews, doing reviews. All the things that I learned is inspired by Mark. Okay. And I just say it shamelessly every single time. I'm very proud of it. Mark is 1 year younger than me. I think I'm 43, he's 42 or 41. But his passion of fragrances gave us a whole new world. And you might think, why am I defending him most of the time? Why I always take his name? He is like backdated. He is no longer, to some people, is not relatable. He's not fun. He's not those TikToker, but he is the one who did 35 minutes reviews. And I used to do those. You know, you can talk for hours if you like something, but I narrow them down to now 15 minutes, lowered the time. But I do long videos because sometimes I want to talk about certain perfume. I want to tell stories. I want to talk about the presentation, how I got it, why I got it. So some people can relate to it, like, oh, this thing A to A, B, C, D is his reasoning for getting that perfume. So it's not just a fragrance random review. Okay. Sometimes I buy fragrances because I follow that line. Sometimes I buy fragrances because of hype. And sometimes I want to buy fragrances because there's no review on that. Okay. So I do mix. So yeah, sometimes my reviews are too long, but uh, another reason that many reviewers will not tell you, secret, is if you do shorter videos, it doesn't generate income. If you do below 12 minutes, you don't get more than one ad. You just get one ad. If you do 12, you can get 12 minutes can get you 2 to 3 ads. And if you watch those ads, if you're nice, if you are kind, I can generate some cash. That's how we earn. Okay, so that's why the long videos. Next criticism I get from, there's a site, I think I forgot, Ode Jerks. I think it was Reddit. Yeah. So there is a huge bashing site. Most of the time, all the reviewers, and they are like, they have a cover photo of that whole page and my face is there. And I feel very proud because I made it from Bangladesh. You know, when you get some hate, you definitely know something you did right, right? I'm gonna get hated for this. I don't care, but you know, they make a lot of things like Joy Amin sells decants. Okay, here is a big accusation. Joy Amin sells decants, and this is business. He sort of how to say, high fragrances to sell. So I will ask you back, to some of you, if you're doing something, you're giving your precious time, and this is not your first job, and you're not doing this out of only passion. You're doing this because you want to earn your bread and butter. Are you going to be saying, man, I don't mind, you know, you take everything for free, I do a review, after that I'll give it away for free, then you'll be hero, right? Then I'll be hero, give away bottles, Joy, I mean, is great. But when I will try to sell few bottles, I get a little bit benefit out of it. Let's say some company send me a perfume and this give me a paycheck, right? And I declare it. Let's say I review the perfume and I do say this is a sponsored paid review, or they send me money, but I am reviewing this on my own. If I clarify all this and I review, I still make some money. There are some shops here sometimes send me bottles, sometimes they send me some, you know, like how to say, we call it show money. Show money means basically like a token of appreciation, not much money, but they do send sometimes, right? It's very few times that happens, but mostly I have to do my own earning, right? I have to decide which perfume I should take that will sell decants, you know, because this is my line of work. I do sell decants. I have a page since 2017 to support my YouTube channel, because I don't do lives. I don't have shorts. I don't have Instagram. I don't have TikTok, and I don't go live where I don't get, you know, what is called super chat. Like they send you donation, $5, $10. Many reviewers do live stream for hours, and I'm not gonna say they're guilty. I know many reviewers, they do 2 3 hours and they're like, thank you for my beer money, thank you for $10, and people are happy to give. There's nothing wrong with it. Since there's an option, it is good. But since I don't have that, right, I'm a poor guy back in the square one. So yeah, I take responsibility. I do sell decants sometimes, you know, but there's a difference. When I say I hype, I like some fragrance. If you see all these perfumes, there's not a single perfume I bought here when I felt this was underwhelming or not so good or not worth the money. I always buy perfumes when I smell it, I like it, or I think it will be a good review which will earn me views. Yeah, I'm commercial. No shame about it. You know, I'm just gonna say it as it is. And it will sell the decants so I can recover the cost of the bottle and make some profit so I can earn my bread and butter. That's it. Okay. If that's what gets me bashed, I take full responsibility. But I do not push people. Okay. This is what I'm very proud of. I never push or chase people. Hey man, get this. You know, many sellers do that. They go to people like, hey, this is super hype, take it. And then they push sale. This is something I never did in my life, and I'm very proud of that. I have certain pride. Okay. So yeah, this is openly what I do. Fragrances are my passion, my work, my love, also my income source. So there is that decant or whatever I make money of vintage. And some people, they say such a hypocritical thing. They themselves will sell a creed for $500 when they bought it for 150, and that time is okay. But when I sell, and I can sell, if people like me, trust me, they'll be like, he's ripping people off. Vintage fragrances are not available. 120 mils of creeds, original ones. You go to the market, like $1,000, right? You know, I didn't pay for that, but if I have one bottle, if I sell it, I'll make good money out of it, right? So it's something like those watches, like Rolex. When it's released, people cannot easily buy it, but when they buy it and get discontinued, hard to find, then people pay 3-4 times more money to get that watch, isn't it? So it's a niche game. So that's one other one. So the next one I would say, I think maybe finish the video with this last topic is, let me think, which is the favorite one, and that I am sort of like like to say my own things, like I'm narcissistic. Okay, let's talk about narcissism. Who is not narcissist? Tell me, today's world, when I start a sentence with I, me, I'm a narcissist in a way, because I want to talk about me. To me, my life matters. To me, what I feel right. That one is important. Isn't it how all the reviewers talk? Do they say, hey, I think Joyamin said that, or Joyamin feels? They say, I feel, I personally like, I do not like, right? So this is their channel. So you have to mix it in a way. You may not like everything you hear or see. You may not like this face. You may like this face. You may like my honesty. You may like the fact that in Bangladesh, in a third world country where there's so many obstacles, and sometimes some of you blame me. Hey, he's trying to take sympathy. Oh, I'm always sick. Or I'm always broke. I'm always whining. You say, toughen up, right? Live here in Bangladesh. Okay, for those my good friends from states who are living a very safe and privileged life. You get government support, you get medication, you get medical, you get all the services. You don't have any corruption or anything. Live here, you understand the challenge. Okay, I just give you open challenge. Live in these summers and then understand how we burn, how it's difficult with all the pollution, all the noise. I complain, man. I cannot stand noise. Even though I live here, I still cannot live with corruption. So I was saying, when people say I try to take advantage or whine, okay, my feeling or response to that is, did I ever ask for medical donations for my medical checkups or health? I need money, guys. Please send me some money or funding, fundraising. I never asked for it. I make, to you, maybe it's a very significant, not very significant amount. My car or my house is not good enough. Maybe I'm poor to you, but I'm very happy with what God gave me. This is what I live for. I am very happy with what I eat, what I live. And if I ask for money, like, hey, I am sick, okay, I am issues, so send me a paycheck or sponsor me, I never go do that, because when I will do that, that means I have lost my self-respect and I'm really broke, or I just want to take advantage of you. So when you say that, hey, your viewership, I'm giving viewership, right? And that's how I'm helping you to make money, and this is how you using us. I did not ask you to watch my videos. This is where your choice comes. So here, when you're actually obliged to donate to someone, that's when you are forced to give money. Okay. But when you're watching my video, this is your personal choice. So even if you hate me, but you watch me over the years, okay, I thank you. Even if you hate me, you watch me and you criticize me and you bash me and you say, Joy, this is what your mic need to change. Put Rode mic. Rode mic costs $400. I don't have the money to buy it right now. I have to buy my air conditioning. I have to buy my fridge, microwave, and the amount of money, all my savings are gone, and I took loan to move to the new house. I can't even decorate the whole house yet, right? So I'm just telling you frankly what I do. This is how I built my community. I did not in a day. Many people steal my community members, my group members, to their own group. They don't work. People don't like to work. Many people are very lazy. They just want to take what's from you, like they want to use you, free ride on you, and then they open another community, stealing the name. I have Fragcomm Bangladesh. People make it Fragcomm something else, same in this country. And then they bash me, these same people. And when you are not nice, when you are not saying yes to everything, when you're not like praising them, they don't like you. If you don't listen to what they say, imagine this. Some people, random people will come to you and say, hey, I need this for you to do. And that's the time I'm going to be appreciative. And they don't pay you anything. You don't work for them. And I am independent. When people actually have this sort of expectation, they are very manipulative. So yes, some people are manipulative. What you gonna do? Some people are evil. Some people are selfish. Some people are very cheap. They just want to generate income out of you. Like I made a marketplace. People can trade their perfumes. I don't make anything out of it. I sell my perfumes, they sell their perfumes, people are happy. But some people will say, hey, I want to open my business and you want to help me. And what you going to offer? Nothing. I don't let you do business in my group. Simple. Isn't it fair, right? These are the things that happen in Bangladesh, extra spicy, right? So working here is a challenge, trying to figure out what's best for you content wise, what's going to sell, what you're going to like, enjoy, and how it's going to be wise investment. It is a whole cycle and it's a big challenge. Some of you will be like, you don't respond to our comments. I do. Fragcomm Bangladesh, please join Facebook group. I live there whole day. I check out what people are sharing, posting. I share my reviews, my scent of the day. But YouTube, commenting, maybe I should find time, but doing all these platform, 4 platforms, man, it gets very difficult. And also I have to deliver. I do everything on my own, right? I don't have a secretary. I don't make that sort of money. But yeah, some of the questions you asked me, I'm not perfect. End of the day, nobody is. And I do not claim that you have to trust me every way. But I try to keep myself 100% free from, manipulation, as well as hiding, hyping, without telling you that I received it for free or I'm marketing for a certain company. I never do that because I feel it's going to be a cheating from my side to you. When you give me trust, I have to respect it. Okay. But yeah, in the process, you may not like my reviews. You may not like what I have to say. Some of you say, hey, bro, how come you're getting poor performance out of this fragrance? I get like beast mode and you get very angry. Man, you did not like egoist. I'm like, no, it didn't work for me. In my country, fragrance do not last. You be thinking I'm using fakes. No, our country condition weather's not same like yours. We get 2 hours where you get 12. Okay. This is what you have to understand only when you're here. Then you understand. So doing perspective from Bangladesh, Asian region, it is challenging. Okay. So I'm doing the best I can. I work very hard. I believe I work. When I wake up, I start working. I put my work as religion. Okay. I put 100% dedication. When someone orders something, I have to deliver immediately because it will make them happy to receive it next day. Right. So yeah, if you're working, if you want to be a YouTube reviewer or whatever, you want to do, there's no shortcut of anything. Any success. I would not call myself successful. I will not call myself I am achiever. I got so many bottles. I have 100,000 subscribers. There's always new things to unlock, new things to explore and learn and enjoy, right? I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to relax. I have health issues, a little bit of mental blockade sometimes. So I get depressed, but with the help of God and some of my very good support system, my friends, followers, I thank you all. Okay. So these are some things I want to share about me. I hope in future I'll do more videos like it because there are always things to talk about. And I think when you share, I feel better. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.